Yo, what up guys? Today I'll be teaching you how to get rich on MM2. So yeah, let's get to it. So first tip I recommend you guys to do is never trading for an item for looks. Always trade for its value. If you're not gonna trade for its value, then I don't think you should be trading at all. It's because like you gotta make value. If you want to make value, you never trade for looks. If you're only giving like high value for looks, well, all I'm gonna say is, my boy, you're not making it out. You will not make it out from being rich. If that makes sense. Okay, but whatever. Yeah, the reason why is if you give like 100 value for an item that's worth 50, are you making value or losing value? I would say you're actually losing value than making value. Because when you're rich, when you get super rich, you can get the item you like. But if you really want the item right now, then I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna be broke. So yeah, don't do that, guys. Just trade for the right value and save yourself. Okay? Yeah. Next tip I recommend you guys is grinding coins. These coins give you godlies. If you don't know what I mean, you can unbox boxes to get godlies, and that's how you can get your first godly. Because like that's how you can actually start trading. Because you will need actually your godly to start trading, or you can actually just start trading with a legendary. So for an example, right now it's a Christmas update. This is Christmas update. We got a new box, which is this box. I could get frozen and trade it for a godly, because frozen right now is being used for a crafting recipe, which you can actually make an effect with frozen, which makes it kind of valuable. Let me show you. So if you go down here, you'll need frozen to craft this nice guy, which makes frozen actually valuable, and people will be willing to give you a godly for it so they can craft a new effect. That's why you always need to get coins for boxes. Look at me, for an example, I have this much coins, guys, saved. I usually be spending them on boxes to get godlies, commons, legendaries, and stuff like that to get stacked, you know? The bigger the stuff you have, the more likely you're gonna get a godly, you know? That's common sense. The next tip I recommend you is always active trading. Always ask what the person wants. This guy's offering me this. I don't know what he wants. So I'm asking, he wants ray gun for this. But right now, snowstorm is kind of dropping. Ice blaster is not worth it, so I don't know. This guy wants ray gun for that. I mean, his offer is kind of bad since this item's kind of dropping right now. And ray gun's at 300 and it's stable, and it has its own custom effect. So I'm gonna have to pass on this trade. The reason why is because the item is new, and never trade for items that are gonna drop. That's the best way to lose value. Like, you know, it's the best way to lose value. You never do that. That brings us for number 3. Number 3, guys. So MM2 is known for having events where you can make easy value from the events, like Christmas for an example. You could literally get the new items on the first day and trade them for way more. You could literally like unbox the chroma. If you unbox the chroma on the first day, bro, you're set for life, bro. You trade that away on the first day, you're gonna be making so much value. Like sometimes people be going crazy on the new chromas on the first day. They usually give chroma evergreens, random chromas, just to obtain it and flex it, you know? But the most important tip I have for you guys is actually knowing your values. If you don't know your values, well, you're gonna get scammed. And I see a lot of people starting to do that they don't know their values. And that's how I make easy value out of them, guys, because they don't know their values. So the list I recommend you using is Supreme. When using Supreme, you'll learn your values quickly and you'll know what items are doing. If the items are like good enough to take. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.